bonus stage.
We check out some Xbox party games, Seen It, Box Office Smash, and Lips.
Then check out our gadget of the week, the Creative Vado HD.
And after the break, the boys check out Sacred 2, I Am Alive, and Tom Clancy's Hawks.
And finally, check out our app of the week, Slots Racer, and Burning Tires 3D Light.
You reached the
Now let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with.
How's it going, right? That is right. It's always party time here on the bonus stage. And you know, what better time to have party games on the show, right?
That's right.
I mean, that's why we like doing the show for you guys, all about party. And hopefully you guys out there are still loving it. What better way to get a party started than with some party games? Yeah.
Okay, so Microsoft has recently launched 2 party games just for you guys, and it's going to be a super long weekend coming.
4 days,
CNY,
4 days.
man. So no better time to stay home with family and friends than with these games. So check that out. Seen It Box Office Smash is the follow-up to last year's Seen It Lights Camera Action. Now it's back with its same brand of movie trivia madness. And for those who aren't familiar with the franchise, Seen It is a DVD movie trivia game for the Xbox 360. And Box Office Smash is the first on the Xbox that allows gamers to use their personalized avatars to interact with other players online. Something cool. The game's unique content tracking system helps ensure players don't get into the same question twice, and more importantly, players can download more content straight from Xbox Live just in time for the 2009 award season. Some new game modes are Pixel Flicks, where players try to name the film after watching an old school 8-bit style animation of a famous scene. And Which is Which, where players test their power observation as they try to determine which of 2 similar movie stills match a particular movie.
Lips. Now Sony PlayStation has the SingStar, and now Microsoft has Lips. Lips, not unlike SingStar, is a competitive karaoke video game. Exclusive to the Xbox 360, it is the only singing game that offers wireless motion-sensitive microphones and the support to use songs already owned through an iPod. Now the wireless microphones have motion sensors and lights which respond to singers' actions and can be used as percussion accompaniments like tambourine, as well as encourage the player to perform pop star poses which both earn the player extra points.
pick up our singing voices forever.
Unlike old school karaoke, there will be a constant flow of new downloadable music from Xbox Live. Included in the disc is music from Duffy to Aha, Avril to Beyonce, Depeche Mode to Coldplay, and many, many more. Just to get you guys in the mood, we got our Razer hotties Christine and Nicola to sing a song just for you guys.
Hey, the music video is cooler than Rihanna. Yeah! My friend the communist holds meetings in his RV. I can't afford his gas, so I'm stuck here watching TV. Why are you so happy? I don't know. I don't have digital. I don't have diddly spot. It's not having what you
Yeah,
So okay.
No, what was
Party
surprising
games-
there was
See,
Nicola, who was a hard rock chick. She sang pretty well, you know, like all
Sheryl
the
Crow.
Sheryl Crow stuff.
I think she just turned like a hardcore rocker chick like maybe last year, and then the year before she was a Sheryl Crow fan, you know.
Or, you know, the Hansons.
Hanson, you
Hanson fan.
know.
Woo,
Yeah,
Moffats.
she's a closet Moffats fan. She grew up in Moffats. But anyway,
yeah,
you know, party games are always cool because, you know, it's fun for the person playing it, and it's always fun for people who are watching the people playing the games.
That's right, that's
so
right.
we can laugh at them.
Yeah, especially with your friends, or even if it's not your friends, you'll be like, oh, this guy's such an idiot.
Yeah,
or, you know, whatever,
or pseudo rocker chicks will actually like Moffats and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true, very
Well,
true.
you know, I mean, party games are, you know, racking in billions and billions for the consoles,
Yep,
right?
okay, last year alone, right, there was like, what, how many billions of dollars in, like, you know, console, like, earnings alone, and plus, like, you know,
I think most of them were for the Wii.
yeah, most of them for the Wii, right?
Yep, that's right. And I don't know, I mean, I like the Wii. I think the Wii is a really good party fun game. You know, in the office, people always ask us which is better, the Wii or the Xbox or the PS3. You know, Xbox and PS3, they have sort of the same sort of games. They cater to the same demographic, the hardcore gamer. I think this Lips and CNET is like Microsoft's foray into like the party game genre.
Yep.
But Wii has always been built for the party gamer in mind. Right? I mean, one point to note is that, you know, Sony has taken to giving a stock answer to the question about the PlayStation 3
Yep.
last place showing in the console race. I mean, I personally think it's because the PlayStation 3 is a little bit more expensive and it came out a year right after the Xbox.
Okay, Sony, right, will be cutting down a significant portion of its workforce. Okay, that's what they said. And the Japanese electronics giant announced the move in December, saying that it will eliminate approximately 16,000 part and full-time jobs in a bid to save 1.1 billion through its next financial year. This ends March 31st, 2010. So I think, like, you know, you just think about it, like Sony is always said that, you know, they give the answer that it's going to be a 10-year system.
Yep.
You know, because they are saying that, you know, the dismal sales that they are having now, and the fact that, you know, Wii is outselling them, and, you know, like
Xbox 360 sells them 2-to-1 console, yeah?
And that, you know, it's not a threat at all, because they are going to come up with like new innovations, and, you know, theirs is a longer term plan.
Because they always tout the PS3 and its like a cell processor to be more robust for the long haul, and it's just a more powerful system. It is, if you look at it, right? I mean, the specs are there. Built-in Wi-Fi, you know what? It has a what do you call it? Cell processor, which is supposedly vastly more robust than the other consoles, the graphics card and all that stuff.
Blu-ray.
What else has Blu-ray? Obviously high def. So I don't know. The future is yet to be written.
Okay, do you think that it can? People are gonna wait around. Like, personally, I don't think I'm gonna wait around for 10 years before PS3.
Okay.
Like, you know.
For all the people who don't know, consoles usually last 4 to 5 years. I mean, with the PS2 notwithstanding, because PS2 is just like PS2 was
Okay,
an
PS2
oddity because
very good. It was very good. It has very
people
good,
still
strong
play
games.
PS2 games now.
I know.
You
Even
know
though
what I'm
the graphics are like polygon and, you know, all that, people still play.
No, not really. PS2 is not really polygonal.
Okay, not really polygonal, okay.
PS2 has some good games. You know, the Xbox, Microsoft moved to the 360 and dropped all production on Xbox games because that's what gave them the edge over the PlayStation 3. So Xbox, I think Microsoft actually put all their money into marketing and holding down contracts with game developers, while PS3 put all their money into making a good console.
Yep.
And not so much on locking down contracts with the game developers. So PS3 came out with a really good hardware,
hardware and all that.
but they didn't have any contracts down to have exclusive games for their console.
And PS3 didn't have anything that was live, right? Like the marketplace that, you know, Xbox has.
Xbox started the whole console internet user amalgamation, you know, this connection to the users, and then so the PlayStation came up with the PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
And it was full-fledged with the PS3 lah.
Okay.
Yep.
And so, okay, but you think about it, like, after, you know, do you think they can position themselves, like, to save, you know? Because, I mean, okay, now they're already
Sony looks
losing
like
quite-
they're really,
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're
I
suffering
mean,
quite a fair bit.
I don't wanna come out and say, you know what, Sony PlayStation sucks, and all you guys have bought PlayStation 3 spent like $800 on it when it first came out.
it
You guys-
800?
It was about almost $800 when it first came out, and you guys always save money. I'm not gonna say that you guys be saving
Yeah,
money
that's true,
because
that's true.
you have a good system on your hands, dude. I mean, dudes and dudettes, but I don't know. Sony looks
It's
like
a very high-end system, that's for sure.
Sony has been around for quite some time, and I think they will be around for years to come. So I don't think they're just gonna say, you know what, sorry you guys bought a console, you know, screw you guys, you know.
Yeah, I think
so.
they probably will have some plan to do something right. But I think they gotta utilize the Blu-ray a lot more. Especially if they want to have like very in-depth games, then you have to put just pile on the Blu-ray, man.
See, I heard that PS4. I read somewhere, sorry, that the PS4. Right, I mean, after this 10-year cycle, this PS4 is gonna have like a 3D enabled games.
Yeah.
So actually, come out with these glasses where you look at the games and the games will just like come out of the television screen. But see, it's still not party orientated, you know. It's not very social.
Very singular.
It's very singular. It's like me just playing the game, and I mean, games are about that for the hardcore gamers, but that's not what's making the rest of the people money.
Exactly. It's like
money.
It's like as if you have access to one wallet when you have access to like 4 wallets. You know?
Yeah.
It's like
if you will, you know, if you will. And I think when Microsoft said that the Xbox 360 they're not going to replace it after the 5-year cycle. They actually, I think they're gonna come up with more innovative peripherals, like the Wii, instead of coming out with like the Xbox 480, you know.
Yeah, like the Wii Fit, right? That's a very interesting peripheral.
Yep.
I mean, like, who would have thought like using like your weight distribution to check like balance and do yoga? I mean, like what? You know?
I know. So I don't know. No, finally, your thoughts on whether Sony is it the beginning of the end for Sony?
I think they should have to turn around pretty quickly. They're already losing quite a lot of jobs and all.
Recession doesn't help?
Yeah, recession doesn't help at all. And plus, they have to come up with like games that inspires loyalty, and it's like console specific games. You know?
I think they should have party specific games. Like Metal Gear Solid, thumbs up, 2 thumbs up maybe. Best game in the world, Metal Gear Solid 4. Best graphics, best storyline.
For like one person.
Yeah, for like one person. And even if you're playing online with other people, it's still you in your home sitting with your $800, $700 PS3, you know?
And plus the learning curve is pretty high, right?
Of course, eh?
So
Metal Gear Solid, man.
A lot of people, like one gamer in a family, let's say.
Yeah.
One of a nuclear family of 4. One's a gamer, the other is like a alcoholic or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, well, alright. If you don't agree with us, please write in. We're always open to your suggestions and your comments and your opinions. We like that on the bonus stage. I may be wrong, but most likely I'm not. Okay, gadget of the week time.
That's
baby!
right. And if you want to take high definition videos without lugging the weight around, this is the gadget for you.
Oh, that's nice.
Amanda?
Weighing in at just 100 grams, Creative's ultra lightweight pocket video cam gets you ready to shoot anytime with its one-touch recording button. For a small video cam, the Vado HD is able to capture quality videos of up to 1280 by 720 resolution, which is pretty awesome. Start and stop recording all with one button and check out what you have shot on the 2-inch LCD screen. The large 8GB internal memory and 3 recording modes gives you the freedom to choose the video quality according to usage scenarios. For instance, if you take it on a road trip, record up to 8 hours of video at VGA resolution. You can also record up to 2 hours worth of footage in stunning HD quality. The wide-angle glass lens captures wider scenes and more action in your videos, and you can also get a close-up of the action with the 2x digital zoom feature. The battery is removable and rechargeable. Each lithium-ion packs about 2 hours. I do like the built-in flexible USB connector as it lets you connect to any computer easily without the need for messy cables. The Creative Vado HD introductory bundle comes with a HDMI cable for playback on your HD TV, a silicone skin and USB extension cable, and will be available at the Creative stores at a suggested retail price of $349.